up though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here this morning on the run getting things done. Probably gonna make my way to the gym to get this day started off right. Let's get to the topic at hand. It's a messed up world out here today, and we got a pastor in Memphis, Floyd. Apparently he's a popular, well-known figure of the community. He found himself being put down by a woman that he walked up on. So he's at a bar. Now, I don't think that him going to like a bar and grill is inherently a bad thing. But just people hearing a bar in the news report, that doesn't sound great. So that right off the gate, people are like, oh, what is a pastor doing at a bar? He apparently, now I don't know if he's been drinking, but I'm gonna lean more towards he was, because I don't know why else he would have went into crash out mode like this. But he's at the bar. Him and the woman who fired on him, she met a guy. So the pastor and that guy got into a very heated religious discussion. I think that's a no-no. I don't think that in situations where you're dealing with alcohol, you don't know who's been drinking, you don't know if you've both been drinking, certain things are just best not to discuss. Cooler heads always prevail. I don't think a bar is a good place to talk about religion or politics, because things can go left fast, as they did in this case. For whatever reason, I don't know if the woman was about to record him at that point or what. That detail was kind of murky. They said when everyone was ready to leave, he went towards the woman who ended up killing him. The guy who she had met stood stood between them, got between them to kind of prevent him from getting to her. He knocked dude to the ground. So he tripping. Dude is on crash out mode, like full crash out mode. He may not have been there with the arguing about the religion, but he now there, now that he putting his hands on people. The guy hit his head and was stunned. The woman who was there with them, he took her phone and threw it to the ground. Likely to break it or something like that. As I said, I believe at that point she probably picked up her phone and was trying to record him. He leaves now. He goes to get in his Tahoe. He's got the new Tahoe, a white one. She gets her phone together and she starts recording him and his license plate, because it's a woman. She about to make him famous. I'm not saying that she shouldn't have did this, but women, they can't wait to record something and put it on TikTok. So she about to make him TikTok famous for real. He sees it. He stops. I wish he would have just left, because whatever video of him, leaving with her putting a story to it, it'd have been his word against hers. She recording the video, showing his license plate, like, this guy did this to me, this guy did that to me. It's PR. It's a PR problem. He can simply get out there in front of that and be like, I didn't do that. Okay. She had words with me. I had words with her. Her date had words with me. I had words with him. When tensions got high, I excused myself. Put whatever spin on it that he wants. But he then, because it does seem like dude is in crash out mode, he puts the truck in park and gets out with a upset look on his face, and he starts walking towards the woman. She is backing up. Now, she's recording him. She's telling him, back up, or stop coming towards her, stop advancing towards her as she's backing up. You can see this in the video. He continues to walk towards her, and then he gets hands on her and starts like roughing her up. I don't know what exactly he's doing, but he is assaulting her. He walked toward her. Clearly, his intent is to put hands on her, and now he is. So he's assaulting her. The video cuts out. Dude gets shot. And now there's two versions of what happened after that. Competing versions of what happened after that. Her attorneys are saying she fired the shots 3-4 seconds after the video cuts out. His family is saying, oh, he put his hands up and backed away, and then she shot him. I don't know if either version is true, but I definitely don't buy the pastor's family version. I really don't buy that one. This is an unfortunate situation on multiple levels, because you have a man who was a leader of his church gone. I'm assuming that he has a family or kids of some sort. They lose him. And just ultimately not a good look, because you're like, what in the world is a pastor doing finding himself in a situation like this at all? So the woman's been arrested and she's being charged, but I don't know if anything's really gonna happen with this. I mean, I don't know how well connected he was. Some people say that there's politics being inserted into this, because he may or may not have known certain people that are decision makers in the investigation. That would really be bad for her. But ultimately, and I'm no legal expert, I'm just going by what I've consistently seen in scenarios such as this. He put hands on her. She was armed. She has the right to defend herself. They're in Memphis. She's a woman. He was a man putting hands on her. I think she can do okay and get out of this. Obviously, whatever judgment is rendered, I'm going to roll with that. But I don't know if it was like someone I care about, like say it was my mom or my sister, if they would have acted any differently when the guy walked them down and put hands on them. I mean, I don't know. I mean, no one's looking to do that, but the guy, you can clearly see his intentions are to do her harm. I've tried to give him the benefit of the doubt in this situation, but it always ends up going back to the fact that he stopped his truck and got out and started walking towards her and then put hands on her. That's an aspect you just can't explain away. There's no excusing it. You have to be in control of your emotions and your decisions out here. You can't let yourself get in a frame of mind where you just gonna start crashing out, doing whatever, because you're gonna end up with the worst possible outcome. Let me know what you guys think, though, man. It really truly is unfortunate, man. When I heard this news story, I was like, damn, man, a pastor caught up in something like this is just, it's not a good look. The optics of it are really bad. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon, though. Peace.